Hi everyone, I hope everyone is well. So this is going to be a divinely guided message I feel called to by Spirit to share with us all, for me, for you, for the collective during this time. And I feel it's a needed time during the lunar eclipse coming up, and also just in general within the world today and what is happening in many ways across the Middle East, which breaks my heart, but also just really stepping into where we may be feeling things are changing, or we're not feeling things are changing, but things are changing. And so if you're not understanding things are changing or seeing it change, you're feeling it. So there might be a lot of fear, there might be a lot of angst, there might be different things happening. And this also is because we are humans and we are on earth, and you know, you can't, I mean, some people can't they? They can see suffering and turn a blind eye. But in general, there's still a cry out for help. Now, I have this card here for today's message, but I don't want to turn it over until I actually read what I have noted for you channeled and this card. But what I also decided to do while I was thinking of this is that I will pull a card from here because I can see a card very clearly. And that one I'm going to show you because I know what's going to come out, okay? And that one I will also discuss, and it will be paired up, I'm sure, with this card and the channeled message and message that I give, okay? So you'll be able to see, not really how accurate I am, but you'll be able to see how I'm tapping in. Now, before we do that, I would like for you to, if you liked this post, comment below. Let's share an emoji, a sun, a heart, something where we are radiating love, kindness out to anyone who sees that and anyone who needs to see it. So sharing it is going to be important. Liking and the emoji so that we can bring out collective warmth. And do let me know if you liked this type of message. Sometimes a collective message is not the most popular if it's not a single signed message, but this is all about energies. It's about divine guidance, and it's about reassurance, especially in times when we need that reassurance. Some of us could be watching tarot readings like mad and feeling nothing is resonating because you're so fixated on it. So before I get into this, and before I pull the card here and tell you what I know is going to come out, I want us to just sit back, ground ourselves, close our eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose if you can. If you can't, your mouth is fine. Hold it for a moment and exhale through your mouth. Now on this next inhale and exhale, we're going to actually sigh. Inhaling, hold it, and exhale with a sigh. One more time, inhaling, pause, and exhale with a sigh. Now just take a couple of breaths back to your normal pace. So as mentioned, I'm not going to show you this card until the end, but I'm going to show you the card that I see that I know is going to fall out. And that one I will show you, and you'll understand why I want to show you this at the end. Dear Spirit, I also want to say this is like a divine prayer. So when you leave an emoji, you like and share, repost on your page or share to others. Like I said, sending out that collective warmth and allowing everyone that lands on the page in the comments to know we're not alone, to know that this support. And definitely as the channel grows, I will be doing more of these, probably live. Let's go. So, I think in one of my last readings, one of the signs, was it the sign or Nicola Bully's last reading, I said I could see the Hangman, I can't remember. And this is the card I could see. I also see another card. I feel the Five of Pentacles is very significant. And the reason it is very significant is because I feel there's a lot of fear around us. And I feel like some of us feel really isolated, which is what I mentioned. Here we go. Didn't take long to find it. So that card is definitely our energy at the moment. But this card, which I am happy to show you, is the Hanged Man. Where I said we could be isolated at this moment, this is a 12 card. It'll break down to a community card, having the right people in place and around us to support us where we're feeling isolated. Surrendering, and you'll understand when you see this card in the channeled message why this was a card that I was seeing. Knowing the universe is there for you. Shifting from this perspective where we've been very tribal, we've been very fear, we've been going through this transition, especially when we had, the C virus. We never thought that our world would change that way. And I think 2024 is changing even more. But I'm hoping 2024 is a lot easier than 2023, because I think 2023 has been quite difficult. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I believe it's been quite stagnant. But I don't know how we all feel. If you let me know in the comments, we can always share our experiences. So I'm going to keep this here. And I'm going to dive into the energies that I have, and then I'm going to show you this card and wrap it up. So Deepak Chopra said, karma, when properly understood, is just the mechanics through which the consciousness manifests. Okay. So I'm going to just say that again. Karma, when properly understood, is just the mechanics through which consciousness manifests. Now, when we look at these cards and this one, it's the South Node that I see. Okay. And that's why I want to go through this in a nice way. So the South Node really represents a karmic point in our charts where certain matters must be discharged, cast off in order to develop and move toward greater things. It is also a difficult one to cast off because it's one of those that we have mastered in past lifetime. If you know your South Node, leave a comment in the description box. I'd love to know if you know your South Node. If you're not, I do natal chart readings and I help guide you navigate into your life purpose as well. So the Southern Lunar Node is also called as the Dragon's Tail. You might have heard of like Rahu and Ketu. And it's where most of the past karma lies in our astrological chart. The South Node is where we are challenged and growth occurs through some kind of pain. Surrendering. At the same time, the South Node is realistic, and this is the area of the horoscope that shows how we can know and understand who we truly are. Now, we also have the North Node, which is the destiny we're supposed to move towards. And that one is challenging because it's not what we've mastered in past lifetime. While the North Node opens the doorways, the South Node represents the karmic depths which can make life's circumstances hard. But neither the North nor the South Node are all good luck or bad luck. In fact, when it comes to the nodes, we're really given what we've been earned. There's no other way of getting there without the toil and the effort. The South Node is also a key to what has been left unfinished, unresolved in our lives. What lives they're in is what we bring from not only our childhoods, but also our past lives. When the South Node card comes up in energy, and this is what I've pulled to agree with the channeled message I've got, okay, what I'm going to show you, is a turning point. It's a time of endings and beginnings. We need to understand there's something about to close and that has been held in place for a long time. Which means familiar ways need to end, ushering you forward into new ways through different developments. This is now ready to step out of the rut and align yourself in a higher vision, where we're heading. Me, you, the subscribers on this platform, we're going to do this. You may be evaluating certain aspects of your life to realize there is no longer any connection there, and that is a time to move on. Be assured you'll have the stronger foundation for your next venture. Doors might slam, but in recognizing what needs to end helps you to move forward and mature. I'm going to show you the card now. It's the Ten of Swords. Continue with me on what I'm mentioning. And the reason I didn't show it at the beginning is because it's one of those cards that we're like, oh no, what we're going to go through, what we're going through, but we're going through this in what I just mentioned. So it doesn't have to be, we don't have to fear it. We're at the end of it and we're surrendering and we're realigning. That major turning point where I said, so this major turning point, this is a period to maximize the advantages of changes, of the difficult that might seem now. You'll want to leave your comfort zone and make as many new contacts as you can possibly can. You might wish to just surrender for some time. Even though the South Node is not congenial as the North Node, they still balance each other out and have things in common. So when you face resistance at a particular point, that is your South Node telling you, over here, this is a better way. Blocks and obstacles, especially in this case, are letting you know that you are on the right path, or your northern golden path. The South Node is all about being prepared for what comes next. That means being experienced. There is no winging it at this time, and your plans may truly sink if you do. Sometimes when the South Node is activated within us, it will take several tries to get what we're after. You could receive unexpected rejection, one you weren't looking for. You could be even asked to do extra tasks while working longer hours. You could even be feeling really stagnant no matter what you're actually doing. And I know that feeling is painful. The good news is, even though things are a bit tough at the current moment, it's still an advantageous time. Me, you, the subscribers on this platform, our intercollective are going to make it that advantageous time. We're about to hook up with the right people in the soul tribe like we are on this platform. And I invite anyone who is landing on this reading to also subscribe and follow. You're setting a foundation for your future. A more transitioned, marvelous life. This card really means, betrayals, restrictions, challenge, inborn gifts, dramatic. There's sweeping change that comes after it. It could be that doors have been closing while others are going to be opening. Breaking fear of the fretters, the psychic breaks that bring on full potential when we get the High Priestess and the Hangman. Of the endings that we're calling in, usually without long-term trauma, letting go, waking up calls, repetition, skilled performance without thought and effort, deeply held beliefs, the law, the karmic relationships, the karmic balancing, the cause of effect, previous states of existence, what you failed to live up to in old patterns, what is beneath the surface, maybe addictions, maybe trapped in a situation, feeling changed, unresolved complex insecurities, depression, doubts, instincts, growth, thoughts, deeds, the soul's journey through space and time. And here it is, that Ten of Swords. This is the ending. This is the closing of the doors. And we're going to be welcoming the beginnings, because the shocking loss, whatever it is, that's it. And the new fresh start, can you see the little sun there coming through the clouds, is upon us. So this is our message today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel, obviously, if you're called to. And let me know if you enjoyed this, because I can do more collective. I'd love to do these actually on a regular basis, as sort of bringing us back into reassurance. I'm getting called to split the deck by Spirit. There we go. Karmic balance. Remember what I was saying? The Magician, manifesting. Six of Swords, moving away from that karmic South Node, even though we need it and we do go towards it. Manifesting what we want, moving towards that, the end of it. And the Sun card. Spirit never fails me with my psychic intuition. Now do you believe me where we're heading? And now you understand why I didn't show you the Ten of Swords at the beginning. Beautiful people, I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. I pray for Palestine and the Palestinian people. This does not mean we have to pray for the leaders. But bloodshed, ego, and ethnic cleansing of 1948 onwards is just long years, and a lot of it you don't see in the media. And I'm not just saying that because there are people on the ground there that I understand. And anyone in the world that's going through time of a difficult transition, and that's why I say for us, this message is for us. It's for our healing. It's for us to know that this is what we're moving through and we're going to be okay. I'd love to hear that reassurance in your comments as well. So emojis, reassurance that you've received this as I send out the blessings, whether you liked it, sharing. Yes, it's not the celebrity news gossip, maybe not the most popular to do, but sometimes we need to connect to our soul. Remember, we're humans and we're interconnected. And the most powerful thing is God, the universe, Allah, Buddha, whoever you believe in, can come in and swipe all this ego fighting and that's happening and going on. But we fail to see that and humble ourselves. But right now, we need to move past our South Node, where it's blocking us, we will always revisit it. We'll take that step closer and see the new dawn that's coming in. And you saw, everything I've mentioned has come up in the cards. Major arcanas mainly as well. Major time of transition, major confirmation of my message that I channeled. So I hope everyone, doesn't matter where we're from, doesn't matter what religion, doesn't matter our belief system, is blessed. And I'll leave you, hopefully, having a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and bye for now.